Welcome back to the NASRA 360 Racing Network. And ladies and gentlemen, this is ButtKicker qualifier number 12. Your final one of the night, the final qualifier of the evening and the road to the NASRA 500 King of Daytona, presented by That Towing Company. I'm Wesley Outland, the redneck announcer. Jacob Reeves alongside Binglestein hopped on promotion, on production, and the field is getting ready to go here, Jacob, for the final one. And by the way, the last qualifier before the LCQs tomorrow night here at the World Center of Racing virtually, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a real good one. I'm already looking down through the lineup and already seeing basically all-stars out here on the racetrack. I mean, some names that we have seen over the past week, and some new names that I'm seeing as well. But for the most part, there's a whole lot of all-stars trying to lock themselves in, at least to the duels on Friday night.
Got to get them lined up, got to get them ready, and it's looking like it's going to be McCullough front row. As here we go. Front row looks like this. MMS, McCullough Motorsports, Kenneth, Joshua front row, Ryan Johnson, Adam Newton from NASRA, row number 2. Row number 3 will find Peyton Johnson and Brock Westmoreland on row 3-6. Moving on to row number 4, Charlie Morgan. Hopefully he doesn't have a gear loss on the restart. Junior Miller on the outside of the Miller High Life entry. Dylan Ast as well as Dana Ryan in row number 5. Your top 10, Jacob.
And then Richard Elliott and Josh Nams. Richard Elliott, saw him earlier, finished second last night. Will he be able to get the win here tonight? Dana Shepard, Miles Bagley, Wheaties car. See how much Wheaties he eat this morning, see what he can get out of it. Buzzy Mongo, Tucker McClendon, the Tennessee colors. Good God almighty, that's row number 8. Stephen Miles, Danny Barnes, making up the top 18 and rounding out the top 20 here for the final qualifier of the night. It's Aaron Smith, the second, and That Towing Company's Chris Blanchard.
Chris Blanchard ready to go. Row 11, Tristan Brooks. He won earlier this week. Ready to see what he'll do now. Dustin Shepard in P22. Row 12 will find Larry McDonald and Joey Creech in a nice-looking Goodwrench car. Row number 13, Owen Scrage in the Sega ride. Brian Chu, the Holodaddy, right alongside. Row 14, Dave Colbert, as well as the Auto Zone of Ethan Eckert. Your top 30 on the grid. Brady LaBeouf, as Raul Meza. They're all working on race control, along with TJ Moore, Cody Knott, Joshua Suss, Robert Richards, all behind the scenes. And there's your lineup. 50 miles, 20 laps, 1 attempt at a green-white checker. Got a couple of sets of tires in the pits as always. Under the lights. Weather conditions have not changed. It's been about the same thing all night here. And Jacob, we're about ready to get this thing going, buddy. Getting the field rolling.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be the one right here. This is going to be the one that I think everybody is going to be a little bit iffy about. Try to get yourself into the duels come Friday night. Get you a win, finish up there in the top 6, make it up there. Ain't got to worry about nothing. Ain't got to worry about going to the LCQs come tomorrow night. So if you haven't yet, you see to scan the QR code, go ahead and get yourself signed up, possibly to get into the LCQs, as we're getting ready to rock and roll here for the fourth one, or for the last one of the night.
The last one of the night that looks like they're going to make one more lap around the racetrack. So they'll do it again here, 2.5 miles behind the toe of the pace vehicle. Get signed up, hit that QR code. Last chance qualifiers tomorrow night. If you don't sign up by tomorrow, you could tag the back. You got to force your way into the duels. If you don't make it in by tomorrow night, your chance for a NASRA 500 are done.
You're listening to the CRN Community Radio Network. We now pause for station identification. This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Connor, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
The trimming of the fat to make the 43-car field for the NASRA 500 continues. We welcome you back on the NASRA 360 Racing Network, the Redneck Announcer Radio, and on CRN, the Community Radio Network, for coverage of the Road of NASRA 500 King of Daytona Speed Weeks. I'm Wesley Outland, your chief announcer. Jacob Reeves alongside. Bigglestein Hopton on production. Everybody welcomes you of the NASRA family to the final qualifying race before those last chance qualifiers. There will be 3 20-lap 50-milers tomorrow night. And then, Jacob, the field is set for the duels in Daytona. 60 laps, 125 miles. It should be a wild one coming up on Friday night.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be a real good one, obviously, when we get to that point. Like you said, it's going to get down to the trimming of the fat, or as what I like to call the emptying of the whiskey bottle, because you got to get all the way down to the end of that bad boy. And once you get to the end of it, what do you got? So that's what you got to have right there. Yeah, it's hold my beer turn all the way around this 2.5 mile. We're ready to rock and roll, Wes.
150 miles, 60 laps Friday in the Tool Duels. But right now, we're green. Underway, 20 laps, 50 miles, the final qualifier before the last chance race, the ButtKicker. Qualifying race 12 is underway in McCullough, over Newton and company as they thunder into turn 1.
Yeah, Adam Newton trying to hold on to this bad boy. He is getting absolutely KO'd behind him, trying to hold on for all it is worth. Brock Westmoreland right in behind him. McCullough still leads on the bottom side. He's got his teammate and his, obviously, family member, brother, right there lined up with him. Joshua McCullough, Kenneth McCullough, they lead. Tiny Horse Rod Johnson, he squirts out ahead. Front 3, single file. Everybody else is double file off turn 4.
Friends, you gotta have them, but family is so much more thicker than water. It's blood. Right now, the family of McCullough 1 and 2, Johnson, they are not related family-wise with the last names. They're right there in 3rd and 4th, and then you got Morgan trying to pick up where he left off. McCullough now got company. Johnson on the high side. Morgan, Newton with a push, so is also Westmoreland on the outside as they rumble out of 2.
Yeah, Johnson with a fantastic shot, jumps right up onto the top side, right in front of Charlie Morgan. Johnson takes hold of this race, jumps down in front of the McCullough, and also with Adam Newton up on that top side. Oh, West rolling, little door banging, still door banging back there for the 5th spot, but Morgan tried to make a shot and Johnson blocks him.
Working through the trioval out of turn 4, couple of laps into it now. Here comes Ryan Johnson, Salem, Wisconsin, 41 NASRA career wins, 4th on the all-time win list. And now the Cheesehead powers to the lead as they rumble in turn 2.
Johnson down on the bottom side, going to occupy it right against that double yellow line. Remember, they cannot go below it to improve their position. Race control will black flag them. Johnson jumps up, puts the block on Morgan. Morgan, he'll find a hole down to the inside. Adam Newton shoved Morgan, scared him half to death. He jumps on the bottom side, and now Adam Newton lines right up with Tiny Horse Rod Johnson. I think that was all designed by plan.
I think you're exactly right. It was meant to take place. And now let's watch and see what goes down. Morgan now with a push by McCullough, and McCullough on the inside. Meanwhile, Johnson up high. Morgan's got the momentum, and they get a little shuffle sideways, working up on the high side. Westmoreland got a really good shot in the shorts, and now we got him wrecking behind them. Trouble. It stacked everyone behind them like dominoes, and you see the end result with cars wrecking in 1 and 2. Danny Barnes, one of them. Tristan Barnes, the other car. Tristan Bruce involved, and caution is out. Now remember, Tristan Bruce already made it in from a qualifier race on Sunday night. Let's watch and see what happened again. Watch the Tilly's entry. There's Owen Scrage. There's Barnes in the 7. Nowhere to go for the other cars. Oh, man.
Telling you what, Tristan Bruce, you saw the whole left rear tire look like it was about to come off of that thing. He just hit the wall and just went all the way up in the air. Honestly, it looked like an empty beer can I usually throw in the trash can. That's exactly what it looked like. I mean, just flew up into the air. There's Larry McDonald.
You see where it happened up ahead, though. Remember where I was talking about that shuffle by Westmoreland, Jacob, and then watch everybody stack up behind them, and that's how that wreck got started right there.
Yeah, I mean, Wesley, a lot of these wrecks that we're seeing here tonight, and a lot of them that we've seen throughout this week, has been about stack-ups. And that's just one of those natures with this next-gen car. And the problem is, if it stacks up hard enough, you ain't got enough time to jam on the brakes and try to slow down. Either that, or if you do jam on the brake, watch it right there. There's the stack-up right there that you was talking about up there in that third row. Stacked everybody up, and it accordions all the way back. And once it gets back, sooner or later, somebody, I mean, it's going to run out sooner or later, and odds are somebody's going to get tagged, they're going to get sent, or they're going to get sent around, and we end up having a caution. It's just the nature of the beast.
Sometimes it's not where the storm brews, it's where it happens when everybody's on panic mode to avoid it, and that's exactly what just happened to Barnes and Bruce and McDonald and other cars right there. Caution out. In the early going, you see him spinning. Look at another angle on it. You're on board with Danny Barnes right here. Tristan Bruce from Denver, North Carolina. Tilley's orange, black, white, number 3 inside contact. There he is with Barnes, McDonald, and nowhere to go for the number 3. The 23 of Barnes. There he goes, gets caught up in it. And Tristan Bruce. Now remember, Jacob, Tristan Bruce has already qualified for the duels. He only signed up for this last chance qualifier to try to better his position, but he's locked in from Sunday night.
Well, I mean, that's the good thing, about it. When you're already in, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You can take a chance and possibly make decisions that you probably wouldn't do, obviously, if you was to make it into the NASRA 500 or even with the duels. You've already got that insurance that you can go out there, you can try something, you can try and see what happens, and if it doesn't work, screw it. You're already in anyway. So, but the bad part about it was OTB. He didn't even really get a chance to see what was going on. He started back there in the back, he took a chance, and ended up getting caught up in somebody else's mess, unfortunately.
Caution out in the early going, 5 in of 20. ButtKicker, number 12. We step away and take a break. We rock it out on the commercials. We thank our sponsors. We come back for a restart next.
Are you ready?
For Murph's Magical Creations. Home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's Magical Creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
Back here at Daytona, and we are still rolling, ladies and gentlemen. Qualifier number 12, presented by ButtKicker. Jacob Reeves, Wesley Allen there with you. Biggles, Dean Hopton. One man has made all this happen since Sunday. Our buddy, our man behind the scenes. We call him a friend, but we don't even know what the hell he looks like. He's like he's a Zorda. he's our no, that's not you. That's Jacob's. That's Jacob's baby. Yeah, good cover. He is. You know what, Jacob? He's like the Zordon of NASRA. He's the Zordon of iracing, right? Zordon. Remember Zordon? Power Rangers?
No, not really.
Power
Rangers. Put it there.
You don't remember Zordon?
Put it there.
You don't remember? You don't
I
remember
wasn't talking
Power
about that,
Rangers? Okay.
Dean, I didn't put the cake in his nose. He put it there himself. We just stuck it in front of him and said, here, do what you got to do. That's what it ended up like.
Rangers.
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, he got mad when we moved the cake. He wanted some more.
Throw it at you. Food fight. It's gonna.
Yeah, he's trying.
Anyhow, Dean is our Zordon. He's our Zordon of NASRA and of iracing. Wesley, you're coming back to green. Wesley, Jacob, I need you in command center now. Let's go back to green. And what I mean by that is we don't know what the hell he looks like. I've never seen a picture of him. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. It's sad. Back underway. It's Morgan over Johnson McCullough. And look at Westmoreland, Jacob, right back in the fight in that machine in the top 5 as they rumble down the back straightaway. Up, Morgan in trouble again as he slips back in 3.
Yeah, Morgan sliding back big time, and check it out. Johnson up to the front. Not anymore. Kenneth McCullough Jr. with help from Peyton Johnson. The Johnson twins, obviously not related, but they're battling for that second spot. Peyton and Ryan Johnson mixing it up. 2 veterans here with NASRA.
They work their way back across the stripe down to the inside. Here comes Peyton Johnson. Down to the bottom, they're going to crash. Car in the back crashing. I think that's Scrage and another car. It's the 41. Colbert's car has wrecked again. The 41 free falling as we still stay green. Aaron Smith with a problem. We race on with Johnson in the lead. McCullough and Johnson, they battle now. We stay green as they go into 3.
Tucker McClendon tried to get a third lane going, but it died out faster than they could even get up there as Peyton Johnson and Ryan Johnson. Johnson taking it up on the top side of Johnson. Ryan, that is. Ryan up top. Peyton down on the inside. Door to door as they come off turn 4 and hit the line.
Tiki Johnson on the bottom. You got Peyton Johnson, you got Ryan Johnson. They're not related, but the Johnson NASRA family up in front, stride for stride, door to door. Morgan's on the inside. McCullough's got help up top. Here comes Westmoreland and Newton back in the mix as they rumble to the back straightaway.
Yeah, Adam Newton trying to slide up here and get into the mix as Ryan Johnson, tiny horse on the top side, jumps down right in front of Peyton Johnson. Here comes Joshua McCullough. Now Kenneth McCullough. The McCullough's up top. Johnson's down low. Ryan Johnson leading it. Kenneth McCullough Jr. up on the top side. Now both the McCulloughs, for the moment, 1-2 with the Johnsons back there, 3rd and 4th.
Come across the stripe, overlooking Barney the flag, but cross flag in the air, 10 down. 10 to go, 25 miles completed, 25 miles remain, and it's McCullough now back to the lead. The Georgia PPR entry in 1.
Oh, baby, here comes Adam Newton up on the top side trying to make it happen. Dylan Ass right there behind him as well. Adam Newton probably would love to get clear from that inside lane. No, McCullough Jr., he'll jump down. Now both of McCulloughs blocking the top and the bottom lane. Riding on board with the power of the unicorn. Adam Newton trying to slide up here and get it going. Johnson shoving McCullough Jr. and they're wrecking behind him.
As you see Aaron Smith involved in the 70. He hit the wall earlier. Somehow he saved it, though, this time. Charlie Morgan, Dave Colbert, and others caught up in this one. Joey Creech getting a piece of it. Josh Nelms, caution out just after halfway. Jacob, you saw it happen in turn 3.
Yeah, I mean, you watch them right here. Obviously, a lot of sliding around, a lot of stacking up right here. Let's see kind of exactly what happened. Oh, blowed up. Morgan blew it up. Charlie Morgan blew the engine. Just heard it. You heard it right here live on the NASRA 360 Racing Network. We'll have to go right on board and listen to it. But it sounded just like Charlie Morgan. His engine detonated, and that's what stacked up the whole inside lane. And Wesley, when that happens, nobody's ready for it.
I've come this close to getting some slim chicken for dinner tonight. Instead, it was Chinese. He's got slim chickens on his sponsor. You hear the pop of the engine. And around goes the Slim Chicken 69 of Charlie Morgan. Oh, man. You have a Slim Chickens in Georgia, Jacob?
We got free-range chickens in Georgia.
No, Slim Chickens. It's a restaurant.
No, I've never heard of it.
Jacob, part of me wants to say I think he didn't blow an engine. I think he just dropped to the inside of the apron. And then when he dropped down to the inside, he lost momentum. And then when he shifted back up the racetrack, watch this again. I don't see an engine blow. I just see him losing momentum, and then he fishtailed, and when he did, he turned right back into the pack when he came back up the banking again.
Well,
Wow.
from that sound that we heard, it might have been an engine, it might have been some mechanical, it might have been something any way, shape, fashion, form. But granted, he was trying to get out of the gas. Looked like he was trying to get down below the apron. Knew there was an issue to try to get out of everybody's.
Yeah. I don't see any. I don't see any. I don't see this. Oh my God! I don't see any smoke. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't see any smoke. Everybody, if you only heard our producer in our background, right? Yeah. She said she didn't see any smoke either. I told you I'm like Ron Burgundy. Don't tell me to say something, okay? Stay classy. Go F. Go. Stay classy, NASRA. There you go. Watch this. Jacob, I don't know, man. Just looking at it, I don't think Morgan blew an engine. I think he just lost it, dropped down to the apron when he did, turned back into the pack, and bam, here we go.
Yeah, I mean, I think that might have been exactly what it was right there. I mean, he was just trying to hold on to it right there. You see the back end kind of coming around. He's already trying to save it, and then after that, everybody behind him just stacks it up. And there's no.
He said engine blue. Engine blue. He said engine blue. Charlie. I think Charlie Morgan's in the chat box. He's under Charlie Races, and he says, "Yeah, the engine blue."
Well, I mean, and with that being said right there, nobody is ready for that. I mean, when somebody just drops like that right there and they just drop like a rock, there is no warning for that. Maybe a checkup and everything, you got a little bit of warning, you can try to get yourself out of that situation. But when somebody drops an engine and they just start falling like a rock, literally, there's no way to get around it. Everybody's just trying to jam on the brakes, trying to find a way around it. And then when you're 2 and 3 wide and everything else, you're pretty much screwed. And Morgan tried to get down on the apron. He tried everything he could, but he was going so fast he couldn't do it.
And that's what Charlie Morgan just said. He said, engine blue, apron is just nasty. I tried to get down and I lost it. So that's exactly what just happened. And obviously that's exactly what just took place. So we're going to step away and take a break. When we come back, we got more last chance qualifiers tomorrow night. Qualifier number 12. It's been a butt kicker. We're back in a moment to see who else's butt gets kicked in the iRacing world. Stay with us.
For Murph's Magical Creations, home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's Magical Creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
I mean, it's a good race, and I'll smack you with a smothering iron. It's it's my Christopher Walken impression, right? Oh, you got the wrong tone. You're talking to my buddy all wrong. You do it again, I'm gonna slap you in the head with a smothering iron. What you doing? Come on, do what, Jacob?
That was Joe Dirt. I know that point. Yeah, exactly. I know where that one comes from.
Exactly.
Green's out. Green flag.
Let's go back to green. We've been doing this for too long. The word is delirious. Back underway with 6 remaining. There is a chance at a green-white checker if need be as McCullough Johnson. McCullough sounds like a law firm. That's how they are right now as they rumble back to the inside. McCullough with Johnson up top. Be nice. Watching on this Newton and Aston. They work on the 2.
Yeah, I mean, and literally you got 2 lanes, a third lane trying to work back there. Ethan Eckert trying to get the top side rolling back there in that 12. But up front, Tiny Horse, Ryan Johnson with Peyton Johnson. The McCullough's down on the bottom side. Dylan Ash right there as well. Only one that is clear, all clear is Tiny Horse, Ryan Johnson off turn 4.
Working off turn number 4. Watch Eckert's car get in the zone, auto zone. Some take their Wheaties too. Here comes the Wheaties car. Bagley up the outside or the inside. 5 laps to go. Back into turn number 1. It's McCullough leading. Car in the wall. Car crashing into the wall. It's Elliott's car. And their field implodes behind them. Dustin Shepard and others. Barnes involved. Caution out.
Wow. And I think Ethan Eckert might have got a piece of that one as well, got around as well. We'll check it out one more time. Pulse Poppers instant replay. See what happened. Let's see, that's going to happen when we get to the end of these damn things. I mean, everybody's getting 3 wide, 2 wide, everything else.
Whoever got turned in the fence, I want to say it wasn't the 12 of Bagley, it was the purple car. It's Eckert's car and another car. That purple car is the one that got shot in the fence first. What's right there? Him trying to pull away now. There it is. There it is right there. The 43 car, I believe, on timing and scoring. I believe it's the 43, and that is the driver. He's probably got a different number.
Ooh.
But there he goes into the wall. Wow.
Yeah, Eckert was just trying to slide in line.
No, it's not Charlie Morgan. Yeah, I'm trying to find it. I can't figure it
Maybe
out.
Dana Shepard.
Is it Dana Shepard in the 44?
It may be.
I think it is. Yes, it is. It's Dana Shepard. Once again, numbers not matching rosters, but it's all right. But it is Dana Shepard. Watch this again. Dana Shepard. Wow.
I mean, and Dana's there. I mean, he's trying, to roll him, and he doesn't come up or nothing. Eckert just tries to come down and tries to jump in line and tags him in the right rear, sends him up the hill. Dana Shepard, innocent bystander out of all of it. Eckert tags him, and then after that, once again, like we've said a lot of times so far this week, it's a straight-up free-for-all when somebody's there. Watch again, Shepard never comes up. Eckert just tries to slide down right here, slide into the hole, tags him in the right rear, hooks him into the outside wall. And once again, it's a free-for-all. Everybody tries to scatter and tries to find a way around it.
It's a scramble, baby. And then, of course, Eckert and other cars trying to get on the binders. Watch this again. You're on board with Eckert. This is Ethan Eckert. And again, look at this right there. He just tagged him. I mean, I don't want to say he tagged him. He just made some contact with the 43 of Shepard, and then around goes the other cars. Barnes nowhere to go. Eckert nowhere to go. 89 nowhere to go. And they were kind of like secondary accidents amongst everything that happened there when Eckert got into Shepard. And that's Dustin Shepard and Barnes and other guys. So there you go, Jacob. And guess what? I think we've had one race of 12 qualifiers that finished on the regular scheduled distance, Jacob Reeves. We are now getting ready for the 11th time of overtime. Well, let me take that back because you can't really count what happened on Sunday night because the races finished under caution. And I think 2 finished under green. The first one finished under yellow. So I guess I could say out of the last 9 races, we've had 8 out of 9 finish under caution. There you go. Overtime.
Yeah, I mean, and that's to be expected, honestly, Wesley. That is to be expected right here with these 20-lap races and the aggression that we've seen, and everybody sending it, and everybody trying to get to the front, try to make it in at least to the duels come Friday night. So, I'm very happy, like you said, Wesley. I know you said something. I wasn't here Sunday night, but I know that they didn't have, a green-white checkered attempt, all that on Sunday nights, and they added it back on Monday night and everything. And I'm very happy that they added it back, because if they didn't, we would have not seen some of the finishes like we've saw tonight and some of the finishes like we've saw throughout the week. So very, very happy that they added it back. And everybody strap in. I got a feeling we're going to be in for a hell of a finish right here if history repeats itself.
Put the children to bed. Business has just picked up. And remember, if you haven't done so, hit that QR code to get signed up for tomorrow. There will be three. There will be 3 20-lappers tomorrow night, 50 miles, 20 laps each. The last chance qualifiers to then set the stage for the duels at Daytona. Tomorrow on Friday night, there will be 2 60-lap, 150-mile duels. And then that will determine the lineup of the 43-car field that will battle on Saturday night. By the way, remember, Jacob mentioned this earlier. Every race, 9 p.m. Eastern, up till Saturday in the second annual NASRA 500 King of Daytona, presented by that towing company or Blanchard's Towing and Recovery, begins at 7 p.m. Eastern time. We will probably come on the air probably 6:45 to give you a preview of the race, preview show. And our ugly mugs are going to be on the camera. We were informed of that. Jacob, are we wearing a shirt and tie? Are we decking out? Are we going to wear a suit? Are we going to wear a shirt and tie or what? We going
a redneck. I don't even have a suit. I have no suit, but I will say this: if we started at about that time, everybody that watching, they may get, the little redneck announcer may be in, he may be on there for just a little bit, depending on how good of a mood he is in, depending on if he's not ill or anything like that. So we might get David on there or whatever, let him see what's going on, see what Daddy does.
Shirt and tie. You gonna wear a shirt and tie? You gonna dress up?
No,
I'll dress up. I'll dress up if you dress up.
I'll wear a collared shirt.
We'll wear a collared shirt. Okay, we'll wear a collared shirt. All right, there we go.
Yeah, I'll wear that. I don't own a suit. I don't own a suit. I don't own a tie.
When you got married, you didn't wear a suit?
I didn't wear a suit, but I had a tie
Never
on.
mind that. Let's not get you in
last time I
trouble.
wore a tie.
Let's go back to green.
I didn't want to.
Ladies and gentlemen, time. ButtKicker. Qualifier 12, 2 to go. McCullough and McCullough. PGR, McCullough Motorsports, right there. These guys know how to get it done in super speedway racing. They're on the high side with Newton and Johnson on the bottom. Here we go. Creep speed outside lane. Caution comes out. Field's frozen. It's over. Got to get to the white flag, Jacob.
Yeah, and they are trying their best to try to get there any way they can. Both the McCulloughs, clear, all clear, not anymore. Tiny Horse Ryan Johnson sliding down to the inside. Adam Newton wearing out Joshua McCullough. Kenneth McCullough Jr. leads him off of turn number 4, trying to get to the white flag.
Keep an eye up top shelf where Grandma hides the cookies from Grandpa. It is the Paula Daddy, Brian Chew, coming to the line. White flag in the air. One more lap to go. Final time. McCullough, Newton now to the bottom. They got to throw a blocking sandwich in. They got nowhere to go as they rumble out into the white flag.
Yeah, he went all the way down in the center with Grandpappy House, the moonshine from Granny down the double yellow line. They are door banging for the lead. Up here at the front, Adam Newton, they're wrecking behind him. Adam Newton down on the bottom side with help from Tiny Horse and Peyton Johnson. Door to door through turn 3 and 4 as McCullough and Newton.
That was that field imploding with Brian Chew. Here comes the field now. Front runners storming off 4. Adam Newton banging with McCullough. Banging. Fire. Side by side. It's going to be McCullough. And they're crashing across the line. Kenneth McCullough holds off Adam Newton. 7/1000ths of a second. My timing and scoring shows 0.01. Unbelievable. Kenneth McCullough over Newton and Johnson. NASRA will finish second and third to MMS again. What a finish. McCullough, Newton, and Johnson on the podium coming up for the Florida Cabinet Distributors post-race winner's circle. Jacob Reeves, wow, what a finish, man. Unbelievable. Race number qualifier 12, kind of trying to match what we saw in qualifier 10 when we came on the air tonight. Watch this again. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, what a drive by all these guys, honestly, to be able to get it back and get it clean right here. Watch, I mean, just door banging, get you some more door banging. Bagley got into Joshua McCullough. I thought that was it right there. I thought Newton was going to be in the prime seat. I mean, Kenneth McCullough had absolutely no help. They door bang, still door banging. Check them out at the line. Look at this photo finish. This is how close it was.
Watch this right there. Unbelievable. Holy hell. What a finish.
Wow.
Look at that. We've had the first race of the night be won by a hood. This one's won by at least front of a nose. Look at that. And then the field implodes behind them with Bagley and McCullough and Johnson all crashing at the finish. And Adam Newton, he'll transfer into the duels on Friday, but he comes up 7/1000ths of a second short at the finish over Kenneth McCullough. It is McCullough. It is Adam Newton. It is Ryan Johnson. We talk to them next at the conclusion of ButtKicker qualifier race 12. Joshua McCullough fourth. Miles Bagley, Peyton Johnson, all in the top 5 along with Peyton Johnson in the duels, unless they made it in earlier. Brock Westmoreland, Dylan Ast, Richard Elliott, Aaron Smith II, the top 10, Jacob. Wow.
The J.R. Miller comes home with 11th with Buzzy Mongold in 12th, Stephen Miles, Tucker McClendon 13th and 14th, with Josh Nelms in 15th, Raul Meza, the 37 Serve Pro Cars 16th, with Dustin Shepard 17th. Holla Daddy Brian Chew ends up finishing 18th. That's the top 18 with the rest of the top 20. Owen Scrage and Data Shepard finishing 20th.
21st, we'll find Ethan Eckert, followed by Danny Barnes, Dana Ryan. Then it's going to be Charlie Morgan, Joey Creech, top 25. Dave Calvert, Chris Blanchard, Tristan Bruce, Larry McDonald, EIO, your top 30. Thanks again, as always, to Race Control, keeping this chaos and mayhem of virtual man and machine in order. And when it's said and done, it is a win by Kenneth McCullough. MMS Motorsports, we've done some of their big super speedway races before. They're a part of the PGR Esports program. They got their Great American Sim Race coming up in February. And right now, we'll talk to them when we come back. Watch this one more time. McCullough, the other McCullough, sideways, almost into Johnson, throws the block on Bagley. Barney, the flagman's got to be worn out from all Sunday racing in the night. Waving the flags, look at the finish. Newton, McCullough, leaning on one another, bumping, banging, ramming, gouging, winning by half of front of the car. Look at this. McCullough, we talk to him next. What a way to end qualifying races in Daytona. Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime is Florida Cabinet Distributors. With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia, delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability. Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantle, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors, exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number, 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442 to book today. Florida Cabinet Distributors. Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime. Back here at Daytona, as we have been treated to some absolutely phenomenal qualifying races since Sunday night. Time flies by when you're having fun. We wrap it up now with ButtKicker Qualifier 12, and what a finish. 7/1000ths of a second. McCullough over Adam Newton, one of our friends of NASRA, Ryan Johnson as well. And Kenneth, representing PGR and MMS, I know you've wanted to win these duels or win these qualifying races. I know you've been on the entry list many times. What's it mean to finally break in here and get this thing in this win? But it wasn't easy. What a battle between you and Newton.
Yeah, let's go. Good job to Newton there. I know I had to get down on his door a little bit there. I seen Josh get hit there or whatever, and I knew I was a setting duck at that point. Good job by him. Yeah, man, I've been in most of them this week, and it's a relief not to have to go into duel worrying about making the main. That's huge to me. I've I've spent some money this week, but man, it's worth it.
Kenneth, I do want to ask you, and please segue this into thanking your sponsors. How different is this year's running of the Road to the King of Daytona different than what it was last year, and you being a part of it?
It's a little different. You know, last year I think we had I think the top 2 or top 3 made it into the big show. I think it was, if I remember correctly. So you know, you didn't have to. It just wasn't one in your end. So it definitely changed it up a lot. Love what these guys is doing over here, though, man. This is a fun event they put on.
Well, man, before I let you go, please thank your sponsors, and also please give a shameless plug to the PGR 500 that'll be coming up in February. I know you'll be a part of it.
Yeah, y'all don't miss that. That's going to be a good show. Them guys put on an awesome show just like they do over here. Got to thank my son there. Without him, I wouldn't have been able to get it done. I was hoping me and him and Mark Vondell, awesome job in the last race. He's a teammate. He got it done, got him a win. He's been in every race this week, too. And thank y'all for doing the broadcast, and thank these guys for putting this show on.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Savannah, Georgia, Kenneth McCullough, MMS, McCullough Motorsports has won ButtKicker Qualifier number 12. The redneck announcer, Jacob Reeves, is standing by with Adam Newton and Ryan Johnson, who finished on the podium. Post-race interviews presented by Florida Cabinet Distributors.
Yeah, I mean, and odds are Adam Newton and Ryan Johnson was probably working together, so it's pretty good that I got them both right here at the same time. Adam, I'll start with you coming home with P2. Adam, what else did you need to do to be able to try to get the win, to try to get it over McCullough, other than just door bang the hell out of him and shove him all the way up into the wall?
That was going to be the only way. I was already a little bit below the yellow line when he started on my door, but at least we survived and then provided a good finish for y'all. And yeah, I was going to work with Tiny. I almost said his other name. Tiny Horse, one way or the other.
Probably said Tiny Johnson like I messed up, said it on the broadcast. Probably
yeah,
I wouldn't
Tiny Johnson. That's the better one right there. Tiny Johnson.
But Adam, I mean, you know, I've seen you a couple times try to get yourself in this thing, and you know, Johnson, and I'm pretty sure, like I said a while ago, I'm pretty sure both of y'all was working together. So I ask you this, and obviously thank your sponsors afterwards. But you know, would you would you have wanted anybody else in that situation to be pushing you to try to go for the win? Anybody else other than Tiny Horse?
No, Tiny Johnson. Yeah, that's my teammate on Fridays, and I think the world of him. And yeah, I was going to ride or die with him. I was trying to send a text message and it wasn't going through because of the comms being disabled. But
all righty, well, Adam Newton, buddy, congratulations on the P2. Obviously, thank your sponsors and these shout outs.
Well, first and foremost, I got to thank Brady, because otherwise I wouldn't have been running tonight. So I definitely got to thank him and Murph's Magical Creations and my teammates, and a good win to Ken, and be my first time even getting to the duels. So it's been a good day.
Adam Newton going to try to make the most of it going to the duels. We'll go to third place finisher, Toddy Horse or Toddy Johnson or however you want to look at it. Right there sitting in the third spot in the 38. Ryan, buddy, what a race. I mean, y'all were duking it out back and forth up there with the McCulloughs. Tell us about it.
Yeah, that's the PG-13 version. Man, that was probably the best race I've had this week. Best qualifying spot I had tonight. Best chance I had to try and lock myself in. So I was every chance that arose, I tried to take it. Except at the end there, I mean, we just need a little more pushing on the inside. I couldn't get enough to get up next to the McCulloughs. And when Adam dropped down in front of me, I was like, well, it's your chance now, buddy. And we weren't lifting until we saw God of the checkered flag. Am I right? But man, that was fun. Yeah, Ken came down and blocked, and I was kind of hoping it would stay there, and then Adam got a nose under him, and man, it was fun. It was fun battling them guys and going back and forth all race. Yeah, man, I'm just looking forward to a duel. Hopefully we can lock ourselves into this thing. This was last chance, and yeah, I lied earlier this week and said I probably wouldn't be doing it anymore, but here we are.
And Ryan, I'll ask you one more question, and then obviously thank your sponsors afterwards. But right there, when y'all was coming to the line, obviously Joshua McCullough got knocked sideways, and Kenneth didn't have any help right there. It looked like when y'all come off turn 4, it's like you just went, oh, damn, like, oh, crap, like you kind of freaked out a little bit, tried to get to the back of Newton. Did you feel like when Kenneth lost his help off of Joshua that y'all might have a shot to be able to try to shove Newton up there to the front?
Yeah, hell of a drive by Josh to save it, not once, but I think twice, maybe 3 times there. He was knocked sideways. Yeah, when I felt it on my door, because I was left, right off of 4, just trying to hold it behind Newton and give him as many pushes as I could. I was just trying to hold on and not wreck us all, try to get a good finish for us. But yeah, I did all I could. It was a crazy finish. I'm just glad we didn't wreck until after the line. So
you take it all day long. Ryan Toddy Horse Johnson, buddy, congratulations on the finish. Go ahead and thank your sponsors and any shout outs.
Yeah, just everyone in NASRA putting this thing on. It's been a blast. You guys have been the booth for broadcasting. Joshua Suss for my paint. Peyton Johnson for them pushes, because without him, I don't think me or Adam would have even been that close. And Ken for the win. And yeah, everyone tuning and watching. Hopefully we can make it in the show on Friday.
All righty, Toddy Horse, Ryan Johnson coming home third. Back to you, Wes.
Well, there's the thoughts of those 3 drivers of McCullough, Newton, and Johnson. Part of our post-race interviews, as always. It is presented by Florida Cabinet Distributors, Winner's Circle, Victory Lane. And with that being said, we have completed 4 straight nights, 3 races each of the qualifying races. We have 3 races remaining, last chance qualifiers tomorrow night, and honestly, here it is. It's doomsday for a lot of these guys. If you do not put yourself in the transfer spot tomorrow night for these 3 last chance qualifiers, Jacob Reeves, you're pretty much done for. And then you see what happens from the duels. You hear the excitement of a lot of these guys knowing they're in the duels on Friday night. And with all that said, you're still not in the NASRA 500 King of Daytona. And that trimming of the fat, thinning of the herd, is not going to happen until Friday night after the conclusion of those 250 milers. Your final take of tonight, my friend.
I mean, awesome night. Honestly, my opinion, the best one that we've had so far. I mean, we had 3 straight up banger of races. I mean, photo finishes, crazy wrecks, and all 3 of them come down literally to the last lap. And that's something that everybody wanted to see out of these qualifiers, and it damn sure turned out of this. So, folks, I'll say this. If you thought this was crazy, LCQs or tomorrow night, good God almighty, that is when it is really going to shape up. That's when the emptying of that whiskey bottle is really going to kick in.
We really had a lot of fun. We came on the air with a pretty damn wild finish, and then the law offices of, McCullough, Newton, and Johnson said, hold my beer, Wesley. We're not done yet. You think that was great. Wait till you see how we send it off. And with 7 1,000ths of a second, what a finish there between those guys. ready to watch them and see what they'll do. For all these other guys that are not in the duels, there's one more chance to get in. Tomorrow night, we'll come on the air, 9 Eastern, 8 Central, 6 Pacific, with our coverage on the NASRA 360 Racing Network, Redneck Announcer Radio, and then, of course, on CRN, the Community Radio Network, with the last chance qualifying races. Hit that QR code, click on that picture. If you haven't done so, get signed up. Your final opportunity is tomorrow night. As always, thank you to TJ Moore, Brady LaBeouf, Cody Knott, everybody behind NASRA. Thanks also to Raul Meza, Robert Richards, Joshua Suss behind Race Control. For, of course, Bigglestein Hopton on production. For the Redneck Announcer, Jacob Reeves, I'm Wesley Outman. Look at the finish. Look at the way we close it out. And we'll do it again for the last chance qualifiers tomorrow. Kenneth McCullough, Adam Newton. Think about that for the next 24 hours when we come back for the finishing of the last chance races from Daytona. Good evening.